levels and keep an eye on the GST rejig beneficiary spaces. The levels, stocking levels in particular, 24,900 and above. Exactly what Aisha was talking about, around 300 points of an upsurge which was witnessed in the gift Nifty implied open, and that's been reflecting in the market open on domestic front as well. 55,880 and above. The fear indicator India VIX is still showing signs of spike up. That's a concern as we see, but then the market is on an upsurge and the advance decline ratios, as you see, is constantly in the favor of the advances.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great breath to start off day with. Look at Bajaj Finance. 3.5% of a gap up is what you're seeing right now. ICICI Bank, 1.5% higher. HDFC Bank also, my sense is, would be a big mover. And, you know, the weightage that these stocks cherish, I guess that's what's playing out on the Nifty right now. That's really telling you. Look at Maruti. 6.5% of a move up is what you're seeing on Maruti alone. M&M, of course, they had an EV platform launch as well over the weekend. We will be chatting with Rajesh Jejurikar shortly about that. 8% of a gap up move for Hero MotoCorp. I guess Prime Minister's Independence Day bonanza, that's reflective on what these stocks are right now up to. So 8% higher for Hero MotoCorp, Maruti, M&M, that's your big movers today, and that's where leadership is. Look at a Voltas, a Blue Star, a Raymond, because those stocks also would be seeing some huge moves. 10% Voltas right now in trade, 1400 plus levels. Blue Star 6.25% higher right now. Raymond should be the other one which would come up for you on your screens. Also, the GST rationalization benefits the cement plays. Ultratech, Ambuja, Ramco, you know, the entire segment would be holding out in trade, and clearly it is right now. Not just that, PM's push for fertilizers and semiconductors. So Chambal Fertilizers, UPL, Keynes, HAL, the entire defense pack, like we were chatting with our experts as well just a short while back, those stocks as well seeing some very big moves. Swiggy, while it's hiked the platform fee over the weekend to 14 rupees per order from the earlier 10 to 12, but I don't know whether the stock would be in the red, but the GST fill-up, obviously, you know, the consumption boom goes through via some of these platform plays as well. So Swiggy, Eternal, that's also where you are going to see some traction come by. The big news for banks, it's not just the consumption theme, but the S&P has, or rather S&P has also upgraded ratings of cement banks and NBFCs, and that does include the likes of HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and even SBI, which is also inching higher, almost 1% up in the green as we speak right now. Since we're talking about GST rationalization, what about the Singh goods? We haven't talked about that aspect, but ITC, Nazara Tech, Delta Corp, some of these goods are likely to be taxed at 40%. ITC pretty lackluster in trade, Nazara Tech as well, pretty somber, and Delta Corp is the other one which is softened by about almost 0.3%. So the entire cluster does get impacted, right? Also logistics, a delivery for instance, perhaps. I want to see what insurance plays as well are up to, because it seems that there are going to be some benefits. Senior citizens policies are going to, which currently attract 18%. There is a possibility that this, you know, may actually be reduced all the way to 5% or completely exempted as well. So insurance as well as a pack would be holding out very well. A Max, HDFC Life, Star Health, etc. should be big beneficiaries. And then the white good plays, Snehi, and even the pure play staples, that's where you're seeing the big meaningful move.
Absolutely, you know, staples are doing very well. Case in point being HUL, Dabur, Britannia, Marico, because you have hair oils as a category that is expected to be taxed much lower now at that 5% bracket. So anybody that operates in hair oils are doing very well. Case in point being Marico, so that's a very good move coming in. Nestle, HUL, Britannia, all of them doing well. Other than that, if you take a look at some other stocks that are buzzing, it's Hero MotoCorp that's up about 7.5%. So the entire auto pack that Aisha was flagging off is doing very well. Space exploration was another theme that the PM mentioned in his speech. So Apollo Micro, HAL while is rather soft, Apollo Micro has done very well at open right now and is also holding up well. Other than that, just want to focus on some earnings candidates, the likes of Borosil, Glenmark Pharma, Vodafone Idea. Want to see what some of those stocks are doing in trade right now. And also deep critical mineral mission, that exploration on that front could be positive for names like NMDC, GMDC, Vedanta. All of those stocks could also be in focus today. And of course, on the back of affordable medication that PM has announced, you have domestic pharma and generics could be in focus, likes of Dr. Reddy's, Lupin, Torrent Pharma, Alchem, Sun Pharma, Spark, lots of stocks in fact in focus. And of course on the semiconductor front, like Aisha was flagging off, you have Dixon, Kane, CG Power, Tata Elxsi. All of these stocks should be doing very well. Albeit some of the pharma plays are rather soft as we speak.